is up, Storm Chasers? I mean, this ain't no exclusive, but this is like a breaking video. Apparently, Porsha Williams over there, down there in Atlanta. You know, it's early in Atlanta right now. She done took to her YouTube and is calling herself exposing the behind the scenes drama of Real Housewives of Atlanta and Dennis and Shamea and Drew and the whole nine. And it's interesting because earlier we was talking about Kenya and Cynthia, and now we're back talking about Porsha. So even though we say them hoes ain't relevant, they find ways to be relevant. So we finna get right on up into it. Okay, this is Porsha's YouTube channel. She just created it today. It's called Porsha For Real. Okay, and I saw that at first it had the little like music note on it or whatever. I can't think of what that shit's called, but it had the little music note thingy on it. You know, I guess because she called herself, you know, being an artist. Well, listen, she do got some vocals out. She do got some songs out, but the vocals are normally very flat. In fact, one of the songs was literally called Flat Line. All right, so we finna go ahead, start playing it. Let's get into it. Fair use, Porsha. This is fair use. Keep in mind that we got the right to react to you, girl. So don't be getting all up in your feelings and stuff. Let's do 1080p. And then let's put it on playback. And we're going to do 1.25 for Porsha. All right, let's get it.
That mother had me going. The Dennis and Drew and Ralph, to me, feels like a made-up storyline between the three of them. She was like, what you say you know about Charles? She told us right there, no, I'm going to expose that. Everybody needs to know who she is. And I mean, I don't want to get in trouble, but I don't know the rules. So we're just going to go ahead and talk. Let's get into it.
Hey, y'all. Okay, so welcome to my YouTube channel. Wait, have we named it yet? Wait, did we name the YouTube channel yet? Anyway, we here, y'all. We are here. I am very new to YouTube, but I'm very excited. I feel like when I see people on YouTube, everything is together, like their background, all of that. But because I'm just now entering into the world, we're going to do it together.
Okay, first things first. Let's start here. Beautiful home so far. Like, room is... Actually, you know what? I'm lying. On second thought, it's a little underwhelming, but I like the aesthetic though. I like the aesthetic.
Keep going with YouTube. I'm gonna start to like look YouTube-ish, look like a, what do you call them, the influencers? I'm gonna be an influencer, and so I'm gonna have all this clean, but right now it's not. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Say hi. This is Peanut. His whole name is Peanut Butter McKinley Williams. He bad as hell, y'all. He is not trained yet. I'm trying to train him. Here, get in your bed. No. Get in your bed. Bed. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Whoop, good job, Peanut. Good job. Oh, no, stay. I'm not making it to bed because I'm hot and it's actually too much. But these sheets are sheets from my sheet line. Oh, Pampered by Porsha. I don't know if y'all have tried them yet. You need to try them. I'm not pre-menopausal. What is it? Not pre-menopausal. What is it called? Menopause. See, I'm glad I don't even know how to say it. That meaning it's far from me, but premenopausal. I don't think I'm premenopausal, but I be getting hot as hell at nighttime. You know how you be laying in the bed and then all of a sudden you kick your leg on the other side and it's cool? That's what these sheets do. I don't know if y'all know. I know y'all have been watching The Housewives for a long time, but I don't know if you remember when I got my new friends. My new friends, who I call...
What, that ass? Is that a BBL? I really want to know, was that a BBL? Porsha do got a little gut with it too. So maybe just over the years, Porsha been putting on that grown lady weight. Porsha look good though. I don't have nothing bad to say. But I just feel like Porsha didn't have all that ass and all them titties in the beginning. I mean, I know she did something to her jaw. I know she did something to her chin. I know she did a liquid nose job, probably a little Botox, probably a little filler, smoothed out that forehead a little bit, got that skin together. I get all that. But, you know, when we first met Porsha, she looked very much like Lauren. And y'all know I like her sister better. I love me some Lauren. You know, I could really do to hell with Porsha. But anyway, is all that ass homegrown? collard greens, fried chicken, hog maws, Hennessy, E&J, Martell, Alizé, wine, gas station wine with ice in it because your country is fuck. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Or is that a little BB hell? Let me know.
Coco and Chanel are going to get revamped. I have had them for 10 years now, like I think right at 10 years or whatever. And it's just time to get them redone. Like these are going to be my divorce.
See, I spoke it.
I have had them for.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? I didn't even know she was going to talk about this. I promise. I'm reacting to this live with you guys. So, yep, the nose is different. Veneers, the chin, jaw. She definitely did something. Even the eyes look a little different. Forehead, a little different. Wow. Okay.
10 years now, like I think right at 10 years or whatever. And it's just time to get them redone. Like these are going to be my divorce. It's time to revamp everything. So I included my body. So I'm going to revamp my body. And I'm supposed to be getting them done. Peanut, where you going? Lord, Peanut. Don't you pee in there, Peanut? I'm going to get them redone. I had a baby. Like a lot has happened in these 10 years. I breastfed PJ on just this one. I wish she would have used both. I only breastfed for a month, but her baby, she did damage. And I'm going to tell you right now, y'all going to be sick of me because I don't know how small a bikini can get, but that's how small I'm going to wear it this summer. So just get ready and follow me now. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. So this area, I basically made it to my gym for my revenge body because I'm also working out. I'm turning 44 in June, and I want to show my legs. I want that little teardrop. I want it to be like, thick. I mean, I have this. It came.
She looked good though. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, whether she had help from the doctor or not, she looked good. What's wrong with her body? Oh well, she got to get back out on the whole stroke. You see what I'm saying? So she need that body perfect. She gonna suck out that pooch, like she just said. She gonna replace some implants. She might go smaller. She might go bigger. I don't know. Or she might keep them the same. She gonna suck out that little pooch and probably put it back there in her head. Although, Porsha, I'm here to let you know, skinny is in. Okay? Skinny is in. So there's no need for you to, go and make your ass even bigger. Don't go and, give us the Erica Banks of it all. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, you're looking like a big bag. You're looking like Erica Banks, and then you're 3 steps from looking like a roly-poly snack meal. So, I ain't even think about this. Shamea do got a YouTube channel. So y'all saying she copying off Shamea. Low-key, I think she kept Shamea around just for inspiration. And whatever Shamea did, she said, fuck it, bitch, I'm going to do it too. Wow. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with her body, to be honest. But yeah, she quote unquote fixing it because she got to get back out on the whole stroke.
Back because I had lost it. Oh my God. Y'all, I tell you, like divorce, like for some people, it looks good. Like they lose weight and all that. I had started getting that big head look. Like my head was bigger than my body. And I ain't like that. So I started eating everything to gain my weight back. And I got it back, but I want to like get the big thighs and I want to like a stallion. I want it to be like, let me just show y'all this because y'all not about to be pausing on my YouTube videos. Like I said, up here, I'm a work in progress influencer. So my house is not all the way together yet, but guess what? We're going to do it together, okay? By the time I get to like 10th episode, I'm going to look like perfection. Right now, nothing's perfect, but we in it together, okay? Wow. So, but before y'all pause the video and say, what is this? That's a sex chair. It's not. What is this stretch? I don't know. My bed doing nothing, but this is an did my hair just hit that? Oh my God. So today is Sunday.
Okay. So now, yeah, perfection is a fallacy. Don't lay on that table and mess yourself up. Then you'll be spending the next 5 to 10 years trying to correct that shit and fix it. Anyway, Don't you love when someone contradicts themselves? Don't you love how she spent 8-9 minutes of this video talking about her body, talking about working out, talking about going to the doctor, but in front of her, she got the whole menu down to the Popeyes. Is that Popeyes or was that something else? I think that, is that Popeyes? Bold Texas flavor. No, that's something else. I ain't never heard of this place. What that is? Is that Church's Chicken? All my Atlanta people, where she get this food from? Talking about how she want her body perfect, but she gonna sit there and eat, chew, and swallow the whole farm. Church's Chicken. Oh, she real country then. She real country. Church's Chicken so greasy. Oh yeah, you's a real country bumpkin ass ninja. I ain't mad at it though, Porsha.
It's a real chill day. I was supposed to be laying in my bed doing nothing, but this is an emergency episode, okay? Emergency, okay? Not emergency, emergency, bitch. There is a crazy episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta coming on, and it is a, what do we call it? What do we say it was? It's the most controversial episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And you already know, for it to be called that, it must be going down. So I had to just go ahead and jump on here. Like, my YouTube channel is not going to just be about housewives. It's going to be about me, moi, because don't make me call Porsha. Goodbye. Don't make me call Porsha. They're always calling Porsha's name. So why not have Porsha talk about Porsha? Like, I might as well get on YouTube and join the conversation. And I don't know, I just felt like, this season of my life, I love where I am. Like, I love how I am living in my truth and living for myself. And I don't give a damn about nothing. And I am running my own world. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And I want to show that even outside of anything else. You know what I mean? Like, outside of work, outside of like a talk show, outside of like a reality show, outside of whatever, we're just going to do this together and we're going to do life. That's what we're going to do. Like, I always thank y'all for being with me on this journey called life. And now we're going to fucking do it together for real on the YouTube. That's what they say. They say no rules on YouTube. So I don't know. YouTube gonna have to call me and let me know if there's some rules, because I'm gonna do everything on YouTube. We're gonna get my t's done. We're gonna do everything. We're about to travel. We're about to talk to my friends. We're about to give tea. We're about to give truth.
Now let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Miss Keela said, "Damn, little lady, she sure can put." Let me tell you something. A woman is always hungry. A woman is always hungry. Women can eat. They say men can eat. No, baby, women can eat. Especially baddies that look like this, they can eat. Especially the down south baddies. Now, the West Coast girls, they live off of cocaine and champagne, and a little bit of avocado toast. The Northeast girls walk around a lot, so they don't, some of them a bit, but they don't really be thick like that. But them down south baddies, be eating. All right. Now, my question to y'all is, do y'all believe that she's actually gonna be? Do you think she really gonna keep up with this YouTube channel? This is what I want to know. They all have big hopes in the beginning. They all say what they gonna do. Even Nene, and we got a couple videos out of Nene, and we never saw her ass again. So, do we really believe that she's going to stick with it? This is a lot of work, Porsha. I'm here to let you know it's not easy to be an influencer, Porsha. All right. And guess what? You gotta be consistent, and you gotta be forthcoming, and you gotta really be ready. Low key, I feel like I need to be looking at the next thing, because once all these celebrities come over here, then but a lot of them gonna go away because they just can't keep up and they can't do it and they don't have the personality. But we gonna see though. But I love her background. I could have did without all this food in my face, but okay.
Okay, we're gonna do all kinds of things. I'm gonna get my hair did. I'm gonna look ugly. I'm gonna look crazy, but we're just gonna do it together. I want to address the Real Housewives of Atlanta. The shit is going down now. It went down then, but there's still a lot of things that are happening that need to be tied together, if you know what I mean. And I feel like I'm the perfect person to put the pieces of the puzzle together. I feel like there are so many narratives that are happening right now. And I'm sure y'all have seen online, my estranged husband, he was going at me for a while online. He was riding my ass, okay? That motherfucker had me going for like a whole 9 months, damn near to a year. And I just, I stayed silent because I just felt like at the end of the day, who's going to win with us going back and forth online? Who's going to win with telling stuff from my family or whatever the truth is? I just didn't feel like that was the place to do it. So I stayed silent out of respect of the situation at the time. At the time is really important. Heavy on at the time. But if I don't care no more, and I'm gonna say what I want to say. And I feel like even though I was conditioned to be silent, take the higher road, if you will, just allow things to play out, whatever narrative people want to build, just let it go. I don't feel like that right now. I definitely don't feel like that when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I love the fact that we have these other outlets to explore and talk our shit. And I love when bad talk their shit. Like, listen, as long as you are telling the truth and you know what I'm saying, you ain't trying to harm nobody and you are moving through love with love, I feel like talk your shit. But if you are doing some fucked up stuff to people and you're doing some things behind the scenes, keep your mouth closed. But that's not what people do. But on this channel, trust and believe, I'm gonna keep it honest, okay? One thing you can say about me this season, I am not lying. I was going through.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all determine that in the chat. Was she being truthful this season? I feel like she really wasn't being forthcoming. Porsha, I'm here to let you know, I feel like you're trying to silence Drew and silence Dennis because you don't want none of your tea to spill out. Hold up, y'all. Allegedly. I'm not lying. Oh, so you admitted to, you was lying before. Okay, got it. She talking a whole bunch of nothing. See, the first part of YouTube is getting straight to the point, Porsha. Now so I say everybody ain't meant to do this. We are 10 minutes and 30 seconds into this video. We are halfway into this video and we could have done without all of this. You said a whole bunch of nothing, but I wouldn't expect anything more from you, Porsha. I really wouldn't. I don't even think you really took the time to jot down what you wanted to talk about. Why are you so long-winded? I know you're Southern. It took you 10 minutes to tell us absolutely nothing and to shake your titties and show your ass and talk about how you want to get it sucked out and sucked in and put in and put out and put in and put out and what else? So your husband was riding your ass. You let a lot of them niggas ride your ass. What's new?
Through so much stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I just did not have any place for anything that wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? Like when you are going through a divorce, especially the type that I'm going through, where you're dealing with a situation that was untrue from the whole other side. You know what I'm saying? It just was a lot of, you just feel like you can't trust anything in your world. All you ask for is truth around you. So, and I ask for that and I expect that of myself too. So that's what I'm walking in. That's what this channel is going to be about. If I say something, trust me, I can back it up. Okay. If I am talking about something, I have receipts to back it up. I'm not going to be on here, speaking on anything that I don't know about firsthand. But I just also want to have fun. I feel like me being reintroduced to Housewives, I've been gone for like 3 years. This is my first year back in 3 years. Okay. I don't know if that's sinking in for y'all. I know the ones who love me so much, which I love y'all back. And so coming back definitely was shocking to the system, I have to say. And I know all of y'all were like, oh, she didn't want to be on the show because she didn't want to face this and she didn't want to face that. Girl, I have faced so much on this show. You think I give a damn about what to face? I mean, what are we talking about here? I have been on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the hardest franchise for 10 years with some of the most heavy-hitting boss bitches, Nene Leakes, Candy Burris, Kenya Moore, Cynthia Bailey, all of these people. This was a hard franchise to survive for 10 years, and I've done that. So no, she ain't scared of nothing. Oh, yeah. No, churches ain't gonna pay me. Oh, one thing about it, when this shit get cold, got it. This ain't made for eating cold. That shit almost killed me just now. I need to heat this chicken up. That popper, these poppers was popping, but there. I'm not gonna try to kill me just now. And so all of this is happening in the beginning of filming. And I start filming my scenes as such. And that's what we were doing. I did a scene with my mom and my sister, which they flashed back to, but they didn't show the scene. And then I did a scene with Kenya and Cynthia, who came up to my mom's house, and they were, just supporting me and talking about the whole situation and where I was.
I mean, this video has went from, somebody said it in the chat. Hold up. The Oracle said her video is all over the place. I agree. She went from Get Ready With Me, talking about sheets, to a mukbang. Man, the video's almost done. Oh my God. Get to the point.
I was mentally, a lot of that happened in the first, part of my filming. I mean, let's rewind back a little bit because I guess I could address this, but me being late, it's not that deep. I clearly was filming, as y'all can see, at my mom's house out in Duluth on a rainy afternoon, and I was late. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, that's what it was. And And once I got there, you know, nobody wants to be walking in late to anything. I'm not the only one being late. By the way, it's a housewife faux pas. If you're late, you're going to catch shit, okay? If you are on any franchise, it is a cardinal rule. You can never be late. And in this particular case, I knew I was going to catch hell for being late, so it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? But no harm, no foul. It was definitely nothing towards her. It was just a situation of me having to film here and then, you know, having to then go to her party the same day. And I actually thought, like, why y'all filming me getting ready? Anyway, I don't want to get into production.
Do y'all believe that? Okay, let me break that down, right? So if you remember on Real Housewives of Atlanta, if you saw it, it's like the very first episode. Shamea, I don't know if it was her anniversary or her birthday. Yeah, she lost me too. I don't know if it was the anniversary or the birthday, but Shamea got a Rolls Royce or a Bentley from her husband, right? It was a big deal, big party. Why she talking fast? I got to sped up because, well, fair use, number one, and number two is yeah. Anyway, so Aaliyah TV said her birthday. Okay, got it. So if you already know what time you got to be at Shamea's party, I would think that by now you would have told production, okay, we need to film the scene with my mom and my sister either very early in the day or when I get back or another day. Like, why would they? I don't believe production purposely kept you at one place and you couldn't get to the other place. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
But anyway, fast forward. So I'm sitting down talking to the girls. And again, even in that first scene with Drew, this is my first time seeing her in the whole situation. I don't know. I'm just like super, y'all can't even tell how tense and how super sensitive everything feels to me. So yes, it was extra hyped up that day. She definitely got, I don't know who she got read by. Because honestly, I don't think I've ever said nobody was a low down dirty dog. Like, damn, where the hell that came from? I reached back for that read. Like, that, I mean, that sounds so auntie, but I don't know which ancestor was talking to me that night, but it was not me. And anyway, she got the brunt of it, okay? And it was what it was. But no, the whole time for me was just like surreal.
No, you called Drew a low down dirty dog because you was drunk off that Hennessy, that Alizé, that Martell, that ENJ.
Just kind of floating through these girls and these groups at this moment. I really am. I'm floating through meeting with anybody that you see because my mind, as I'm sitting there talking to them, it's really not on them. It's really in survival mode. And I don't know. I know there's like maybe 80+% people in America who've been through a divorce or going through a divorce. You just can't think of nothing else. I'm sorry. And when you have to care about something else, the care, it's kind of like, I care, but I really don't care. I'm sorry. It's just kind of like I care, but I don't care. Because you are in fight or flight. You're in survival mode. So you're not only trying to take care of you, your heart, your mind, and survive. I'm taking care of Pilar's mind, heart, and helping her make it through the situation. So I don't know.
Oh my God, girl. Oh my God. First off, yes, she's trying to replace Candy with the recaps, but your editing sucks and your recapping sucks, number one. Number two, why is this girl up here trying to act like she the only one that didn't ever went through a divorce? I'm trying to worry about me and I'm trying to worry about Pilar. Pilar don't give a damn about that nigga. That ain't Pilar's daddy. You wasn't married to him for 2 years. What are you talking about? You barely was with that man through a full moon cycle. Pilar sold her. Pilar ain't her. Pilar ready for her daddy to come pick her up. She ready to go see the hot dog man and go see her daddy and her grandmama. What are we talking about? You didn't give a damn about Simon. Does Porsha think that we actually believe that she was in love with Simon? She was not in love with Simon. She thought she had got her retirement plan. She thought that she had finally locked the right one down. And she knew he was old, and she knew he was ugly and fat, and she knew that Carol want to talk stuff. Okay, with Carol, you can go. How about that? That might be Porsha Burner. Yeah, Pilar will forget. Anyway, you know that man was old, and you figure like, okay, he got money, he rich, he's African. Okay, he ain't even trying to FUCK all the time. I FUCK him a couple of times a week. I'm good. Come on, man. You never cared about that man. Why are you acting like you did? And then once you got in it and you saw that man actually didn't have no money and he was a scammer, There you are. Side note. How many storm chasers? How many OG storm chasers do I have in the chat? Don't y'all remember back in 2020 when Simon flagged my YouTube channel when I put up his GoFundMe, his LinkedIn? It wasn't like a strike, but it was like a privacy violation or whatever. When we show his LinkedIn, when I exposed him for being a drug dealer back in the day and a scammer, being married multiple times and all that. And remember, I used to joke and say, if he do it again, I'm calling ICE. And 5 years later, ICE came and got that ass. I think that's hilarious. I think I'm a prophet. I think I'm truly a prophet. I've always joked over the years that ICE was going to come and pick him up, and they did. Interesting.
Just a tidbit about like where my mental space was starting to film, and I have to fill y'all in on it because it's not shown on the show because they didn't have access and felt like they couldn't show some of that part, which a lot of that part. And honestly, if it's happening this much, it's probably going to continue. You may not even see that much about my divorce, actually. I think we may go right into the Drew and Dennis of it all as if that was a big factor in my life. And it really, really fucking wasn't. But that's probably what they're going to focus on. I don't know. Or this crazy narrative that they've now, that has been presented with Shamea. I don't know which one it is. But it's not going to be what I actually was going through. So I just wanted to put that part out there. I guess, I don't know. There's a couple things during the season that is happening that I'm watching. And that's another thing. Like, I'm so glad that we have YouTube now. Like, we've never had this. Like, we ain't never really had no real ass conversation, just us, you know what I'm saying? Just between us. We never really had that. We may have had like an after show here or there, but like I said, ain't no motherfucking producers here. We've been had a real conversation. And I don't want to get in trouble, but I don't know the rules. So we're just gonna go ahead and talk. Let's get into it. So when it comes to the Dennis and the Drew, by the way, go pick up her album. I think it's great. I think she did a great job with this. And baby daddy, you did a good job too.
I mean, you don't have a choice but to think that she did a great job because Drew can actually sing and you can't. Now, I heard, that fantasy chick said she needs a producer. Yeah, she does. But yeah, YouTube is always a thing. Yep, YouTube has been out since what, 2009 or 2007? Yeah, listen. She need a producer. She need a script. She need all of the above. Let me say this too, right? I heard a little bit of Drew's album. Drew sounds very good. And from what I've been hearing, Drew's album is dope. Like, so you damn right you can't do nothing but congratulate that girl because she sounds way better than you ever could. She has the career that you wanted. She is who you wanted to be. So let's really talk about how unoriginal Porsha is. No shade, right? Okay, so her business ideas, we already know her sisters was the brains, right? Then we know that Shamea, she wants Shamea's life. She's been trying to copy Shamea's life. And she even tried to be Drew before Drew was Drew on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now thank God we got YouTube now. Man, we've had YouTube for over a decade. What are you talking about?
All right, they did a good job. But I have to say this. I have to expose something. Or maybe I don't have to, but I want to. I don't believe it. I don't believe the storyline. I really can see full picture now that Dennis and Drew and Ralph, to me, feels like I made a storyline between them. I'm sorry, I think so. And I think so because just think about it. When the show, this is clearly my show and Drew's show, right? And the other wives, it's their show as well. But this
okay, wait, let me slow that down because now I can't even understand what she's saying. Okay. Normal. Okay, 1848. Let's go back. Okay.
I have to expose something. Or maybe I don't have to, but I want to. I don't believe it. I don't believe the storyline. I don't. I really can see full picture now that the Dennis and Drew and Ralph, to me, feels like a made-up storyline between three of them. I'm sorry, I think so. And I think so because, just think about it. On this show, this is clearly my show and Drew's show, right? And the other wives, it's their show as well. But this is our platform, right? And a lot of people use the platform to like launch off whatever, and she's launching off music. So I feel like this plan of working together and doing something behind my back, like, working together and all that, it was meant to be shocking to me. It was supposed to cause me to react like I did on the show, which would in turn make it a storyline and make it something that y'all would be interested in, which would make her album something to be interested in. And I'll tell you why. There's no reason that Drew, who could not have texted me and told me that they were going to be filming together over here. And at the end of the day, when it comes to the whether they slept together and all that, that's not my business. I never.
And see, that's not me doing that. She added her own. This girl is so golly. This girl is a narc too. I think it's just the entertainment industry that just attracts narcissists. Like, what? So she said this is her show, and you can only call it your show because Nene is not on there, and now King is not, because we all know it would either be Nene's show or Kenya's show. But okay. And you think that Drew and Dennis and Ralph are doing what they're doing to have a storyline and to include you. Yeah, this was garbage. This was garbage.
Getting into his personal life business and who he's with, and honestly, he don't need to be in my show. I was sitting at Porsha and I saw Ralph, and Ralph was like, "Hey, Porsha," he was like, "Hey, how you been?" He was like, "I'm good," and I was like, "Y'all straight now?" He was like,
"All right, that's all I can take." Well, if y'all want to see the rest, y'all go around there to Porsha's YouTube channel. I'm sorry. That was 20 minutes of wasted time. Oh my God. You know, if she really wanted to get some views, she would have just addressed her feelings towards Shamea. And we would have been good with that. All right. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to stormmonroebiz.com. Fuck her. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to stormmonroebiz.com. We're gonna be live tomorrow because I need to do some scripts, and I can't wait until Saturday. I had a little stomach bug last week, but we back Gucci.
Do not pay your next car insurance bill. Repeat, do not.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the link to my website in the chat because we ain't got no time for that. I don't know. Somebody said, I don't know. I'm not feeling D'Angela. Said I'm not feeling Porsha lately. I used to overall like her, but now she doesn't seem genuine to me. She's not genuine. That's why. She's not genuine. That's the thing with these. Okay, the link to the website is pinned in the chat, and the videos that y'all couldn't view before have been fixed. All right. The thing with Porsha is, and the thing with these reality stars, period, like when they first come on, they're real. But once they are aware of themselves and how we perceive them, and they're reading comments and they're going back and forth on social media, they change how they present themselves to us. They start producing themselves, and that never really works. So we couldn't watch Marvin Sapp. Nope. Yep. It's been fixed. Yep. It's been fixed. Re-uploaded. We figured out the problem. So I gotta fix the title here, but yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I will catch you guys.
It's Storm Show.